What's going on out there, good people, and welcome back to LMD Trading, where I am living my dream trading. Hope everybody out there is doing well. As for myself, I'm doing good, other than having a red day today and then seeing what the market did this afternoon. I'm good other than that. I probably should not have been taking any trades this morning, and I actually said it when I was in a couple of these trades this morning, but at that point it was too late. Damage was already done, and what can I say? It happens. It happens to the best of us. Let's go ahead. Let's bring up TRADERVUE real quick. Take a peek at these stats. Reviewing trades for Thursday, March 2nd. Took 6 trades today. Closed P&L negative $55. Out the blocks, first 2 trades were very small greens. And I'm looking at that meta trade. I took that thing at 9:31 and 2 seconds. 1 minute into the market open. We're going to have to see what that was about. SPY made $4, and then we went on a losing spree. Lost 3 trades in a row. Probably should have definitely been done at that point. And then I came back and I took a trade on the SPY. Made a few dollars on that one. I'm looking at this thing though on the SPY. Let me go in and look at this. This is kind of heavy. 10 contracts? I guess so. 5 of them. 91 cents. These had to have been some cheapos. Yep, expiring tomorrow. That's half the problem right there. But yeah, that's what we did. Was not a pretty day. This Apple trade, it was green. I should have got out of it when it was green. I didn't. Let's take a look at that one here. And then I don't think I'm going to review this one. I'll review the SPYs and then that meta. But yeah, got in this candle. Came down here. It was green. I rode this thing way too long, y'all. Why? Should have been out right here. When this broke this area right here, all bets off. Get out the trade. And actually, this thing puts the marker way up there. So it's a good chance I did get out around here. That's where I should have been stopping out when it broke the high of that candle. But we'll look at meta and we'll look at SPY inside of Thinkorswim. My darn throat is already acting up. I'm not even, 3 minutes into this thing? So let's kind of flow through this one somewhat quick. This was the SPY. SPY opened. And like I said, it just chopped around. It gave nothing. And it's chopping around. This line right here is the weekly up channel. And before we get started in the recap, I do want to pull up. I want to pull up the weekly chart. And I want to pull up the daily real quick. So bear with me 1 second. I'm going to pull up the weekly first. So this is the weekly on the SPY. The weekly, the SPY has been in a downtrend. It's been in a clear downtrend. And then on December 19th, we got a higher low. So if you notice, all of these lows had been coming back, setting lower lows. And then we come here and we get this higher low. We get a slightly higher high. And now we are setting up for another higher low. If we can get this higher low, I see the SPY coming back up to, what's that, 415. I see the SPY coming back up to 415. So in my opinion, the reason why the SPY did what it did today is because look at where that candle is at. It is right in that V. This was like pressure building up in a pipe, and it had to go one way or the other. It could have broke down and got back in this down channel, and then it's probably coming down to 376, or it could try to push back up. So for me, I think next week is going to be very important. And I think we got some information coming out next week. I'm not sure. But next week, if the SPY breaks over the high of this candle, I'm getting SPY contracts to swing. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm going to probably get them out to May. I will be buying some contracts to swing. If it breaks below this candle and comes down this way, I'll be looking to get some puts. But that is my vision on the SPY. Let's look at the daily real quick just to kind of see it on a smaller time frame, and you'll see what I'm talking about. This is the same up channel that we've been in, so you can see we have been getting some test of this up channel, and now we are testing that up channel. And like I said, I could see this thing coming back up to this area right here where it tested a month ago to tomorrow, February 2nd. It tested it. So that is what I see for the SPY. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. But let's go ahead and let us review these trades real quick. Excuse me. Let's see, what was the first one that we took? First one was 397. 397, that one right there. We got in this one at 1009. 1009. Man, we were in and out of the same exact candle. Yeah, stopped out. Or not, actually, we didn't stop out. We just got out of this one. So let's look at it. We got in this candle at 1009 on the dot. So I'm going to just drop an arrow right here. This was a call, so most likely getting in right there. This only has room up to right there, though. And again, this was a call. Let's look at it on the big picture. So it came up, pulled back VWAP. It made this move, breaking previous day's low and getting back in the up channel. And I got in right there. It did not make a move higher. I took my stop to break even immediately and kind of rolled over, tried to make the move back up. This was expiring March 3rd. I need to quit buying these. That's only a day out, especially if it's not in a like clear move, because theta is going to instantly start crushing me. And then we took a couple of other trades on this one. So let's come on over and take a look. Got in this one on that candle right there. Got out the next candle. 5 shares. We lost $5 per share. Lost $25 on that one. Which, looking at this, sure we was buying high. Yep, 91 cents. So we buying at the very top of that candle, and we getting stopped out somewhere down in that candle. Bad feels. That meant I bought in way up here, and I'm getting stopped out down in the middle of it. So that was the second one in that contract. And now let's look at this third one. We go right back in. And one of these I took and I didn't mean to, and it probably was this one. I kind of had my mouse hovering over the buy market button and I hit it. And I think that is what this one was. Because on this one I lost Yeah, took a hefty hit on that one. Yep. Because I bought two of them at 90 cents each, and I got out at 78 cents once I noticed what happened. So got out as this was coming back. So this trade was a trade that I did not even want to be in. I didn't even want to be in that trade right there. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look at this last one. This is one that we got in fairly late. And looking at the chart, this one looks like it should have been a decent trade. This was expiring March 17th, so I extended the time out a little bit longer on this one. Paid $374, and this thing closed at $498, up $124. Man, getting in on this candle right here. Had this little nice curl. So I got in this one, trying to play it back up to at least this area. Let's see where we got out. Yep, got out in this candle as it pulled back down. Took the stop to break even. Just wasn't confident in these trades this morning. And that's why I was taking the stop back to break even, because I was not confident in the trade. If I'm not confident in the trade, I shouldn't even be taking the trade. And like I said, looking at it, I know this only has this much room in there. How much is that? Let's see. So 394. Let's say we got in at 394. This had 40 cents worth of room. So let's run some numbers, and let's run it even numbers. Run it smooth numbers. So 40 cents. Let's round that up to 50 cents. Let's say that the delta is 25. I got two contracts. If this goes 50 cents, I'm going to make $12.50 off of each contract. The most that I can make in this move to here is $25. That's the most I can make. I know that. Why take the trade? I ain't got enough room in there for me. Let's look at this though. Had I got in right there, 367. I got in at 374. So I'm in at 374. Most likely the top of the candle. Buying market, that's to be expected. What's the top of this candle? 384. Look at that. That's $10. Like I said, it's about $12.50. It's about $12.50 worth of room in that move. That's all that I should have been expecting out of it. And then I let this come on back down and tag me. So I'm in right there, and I'm out at the very bottom of this candle. And like I said, this is another reason why can't wait to get back trading stocks. I can get in trading stocks. I can get in right where I want to get in at. I put my orders in on the ladder, so I'm precisely getting in where I want to get in at. If I want to get in when it breaks this candle, that's where I'm getting in. I'm not marketing in and this thing just doing what it did. Now, what I most likely could have done was put my order in on the ladder if I was looking at the actual option chart. And that might be something that I need to start doing, because I could have just put my order in on the ladder right there saying 370. When this thing trips 370, I want to get in, giving me a little better risk to reward. Because marketing in, I've noticed, it's stopping, it's getting me in the order at the very high of every single doggone candle. And then stopping out is marketing me out at the base of every candle. That's not right. Thinkorswim. All right, let's take a peek at Meta real quick. Meta. We got this little narrow area that we could have been trading in on Meta. Let's see what we did. We got in this one literally 1 minute into market open. This here was a put. So let's see. Market opens. Let me look at the times again. I need to get back to recording, man. Got to get back to recording. So market opens. This thing pushes up. I get in on this candle as it comes up to previous day's close. Playing this to push back down. It doesn't. It keeps going. It gets into this zone. It gets into this zone. And I buy another one up here as it is rejecting and staying inside of this zone. I buy another contract, kind of work my average down. And then look what it does. Comes on back down like I thought it would. I get out. And this has to be me stopping out. Had to be me taking my stop to break even. I get out of 3 contracts right there. I get out of the next contract as this comes back up. And that's why I'm getting out, because again, I'm playing this to go down. It's kind of moving back up. Should have stayed in this to see how I was going to react to previous day's close. Should have stayed in to see how it was going to react to previous day's close. As we see, it rejected it. And man, this thing made a nice move. This made a very nice move. But look at the contract. For the nice move that this made, let's see, from where we got out, 173.13. This thing made a $2 move almost. But look at how much the actual contract moved. What was the high? The high was 105 over here. Yep, right there as that's coming down. It's $20 on these 3. So I guess that's not bad. That would have been $60. And then on that one that we bought at the very top, that one's about $30, $40. So I guess it did somewhat make the move. This chart, actually, there's the problem. Do you see how this emblem right here is like these 2 arrows with the line swiggly? That means I have this chart set to manual. Over here, it's set to auto. So watch when I change this back to auto. There. So now we can see the full height of those candles. So this did come back up. We see this, it's over those quite a bit. But that was the meta trade. Kind of botched it. Kind of botched the trade on that one. And we would have made decent money. Would have started the morning off on a good solid trade. And I guess that's where they say that you really need to come in the market with all your faculties there. Like, be ready to trade. Be ready to react to the market. We just came in this morning and we kind of reacted where we shouldn't have been reacting. But we'll be back at it again tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a very interesting day because tomorrow is going to determine, I think, what next week does. If tomorrow can finish strong and that weekly candle can finish with a nice bottoming tail, that'll set up the market to go higher on Monday. But if tomorrow we give back everything that we did this week, which we have seen happen a little more times than I think we would like to see. If we can give back everything that we did this week, then we could possibly be set up next week to go lower. So let's go ahead. Let's see how that works out. As always, thanks for checking me out. If you have not hit that like button, please do so. If you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing. And as always, we can continue the conversation in the comments. Like I said, I am looking to get back trading stocks again. I don't think it'll be next week. It'll probably be week after next. But yeah, I look forward to getting back to trading stocks just because of how this market is right now. It's not really what I think it's not really inducive for options trading because I'm missing opportunities on a lot of stocks that are actually running. We getting stocks that are running, but just because of how the spread is, because of how the option contracts are kind of structured, I'm not getting the opportunity to trade those ideas. And I want to be able to trade those ideas as well because I'm kind of limiting myself to what I could possibly be making. So look to start seeing some stock trades back on the channel. And I will still be trading options. I said I was done with options. I'm not totally done with options, but I think I'll probably be taking more stock trades than I will option trades. On the SPY, I'll probably still trade options if it's giving me clear defined trends. But everything else, if I could take a stock trade on it, I'm going to be pulling the trigger and I'm going to be taking those stock trades. And it's probably still going to be out of this cash account. Probably still be out of the cash account. So look to see that. We'll be back at this thing again tomorrow. Peace.